Okay, so let's continue. Everything will be okay, Mark.
He said it in a voice only loud enough for me to hear and squeezed my hand tighter still. Oh! Ooh.
Squeeze it back!
Yes,
Squeeze it back! We gotta squeeze that back!
We gotta get with it. Mr. Sakaki, I squeezed his hand back.
Have you calmed down a little?
That's such a weird looking grin. Like, that just looks like he's forcing it.
It looks like he let out a really nice fart and he's proud of it. Like, hey, you smell that shit? I did that.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself too hard. Your hands were really shaking a minute ago.
I hadn't even noticed my own hands were shaking. That must be why he grasped my hand and tried to calm me down. Or he wants to get in your pants, but I don't even know. He didn't say anything after that. He just held my hand for the rest of the ride. The van was filled with silence again, but the warmth of our clasped hand let me keep my peace of mind. As we neared the lab...
Why did we need a transition from van to van?
As we neared the lab, Ren spoke again.
When we get back to the lab, we should run analysis on the blood samples we took earlier. Vice Director, do you think you can open up one of the lab rooms for us? You should probably use the 4th Division laboratory. No one else is using it. Plus, it's small, so people won't be coming and going very often. All of the equipment in each division's laboratory is the same. Thank you very much. Will you let me assist you?
No. Rio shot Mr. Sakaki a glance through the mirror.
If you don't trust me... Let's try again. If you don't trust me, then you could always observe me as I work.
We'll have to let you let us do just that.
That was a fucking awkward
I guess they won't trust us so easily. I was a little hurt by Rio's words, but I guess it couldn't be helped. It was their job after all.
Oh! Dude, level up. We got a power. Nice. Congratulations.
Top 5 power again.
Dude. Oh,
Blood
dude.
meter remains the same.
We squeezed his hand.
Maybe we have to be standoffish. I don't fucking know. Man, Mr. Sakaki's too hot and cold over here.
Whoa! Escape point, laboratory door. Oh, dude.
We have one.
Yeah, ask for judgment.
Who's judging us?
I don't know.
Oh,
wait, who's doing it?
The laboratory's judging us.
Oh, dude, cleared. I don't know. The fuck was that?
You just clicked the laboratory door. Now you can continue on.
The fuck did that have to do with anything? I need to go get some documents from my room. Everyone, please head to the 4th Division.
Nanel. Nanel.
Alright, I got this abbreviation. Now, newbies eat...
legs.
I was going to say lollipops, but legs works just as fun.
It looks like it's short for Lionel.
Lionel! Oh, dude! Spoilers, yet again.
Ren entered the laboratory in haste. I headed towards my own room. Then, taking the blood samples with me, I made my way to the fort. Why did you go to your room?
Well, she needed to fucking, flick her clit because of touching Mr. Sakaki.
Wait, I wasn't done reading that. Oh, into the laboratory. Lionel, take these samples over there for me. Understood.
I'll give you a hand.
I'll help too.
You don't look so good. Maybe you should rest up a bit.
What do we want to do?
I can rest later.
Oh, no, maybe we should do all...
I'll be fine?
What do you think? Because... that one, I guess I'll be fine.
Let's go with it.
No, I'll be fine.
Oh, I think it was the wrong decision.
He says, but... Please let me help.
Why is that a quote?
I stared him right in the eyes. Mr. Sakaki let out a sigh. Then he put his forehead to my arm.
Oh, dude! Oh, get over here. I gotta say this to you like this. Hold on.
I gotta read it. Oh.
Well, you don't have a fever.
No, I don't.
You gotta stay like this.
Okay. Surprised by the sudden closeness, I tried to move away, but Mr. Sakaki held me by the cheeks and I couldn't get away. Feeling his breath on my skin, I could feel my own face become out with embarrassment. I wish he'd just let me go. Not sitting
Please don't listen to anyone once you've made up your mind.
He had the warm smile of a father telling his child something as he looked into my eyes.
You gotta look at me. You gotta do this. So he's holding her like this. Whatever you do, don't push yourself too far. Tell me immediately if you don't feel well, okay?
Okay.
That's it. Get over here! Get over here! That's a good girl.
I nodded, and Mr. Sakaki finally.
I just want to
go.
see the other 3 dudes in the background watching this, like, what the fuck is going on here?
Just fuck our
Man, see, this is why we can't trust you. Y'all gotta fuck all over our experiments.
Just then, Ren wasn't there.
Oh man, you missed out on it.
Ren came back holding a large stack of documents. Ren, I'll help too. Ren smiled softly as I took the big stack of papers out of his hands.
It's a big help with you being here, Miss Mark. I know you must be tired, but do your best.
Ren advised me on what types of reagents I should be using.
Reagents?
I guess, I don't know.
Whatever.
I took the reagents Ren asked me to get from the shelf and got to work.
I'll purify the samples. Which machine should I use? Please use that blue centrifuge. Centrifuge?
Centrifuge?
Centrifuge. Please call me over there Fuck, I'm trying again. Please call me over there if there's even the slightest reaction. You all work in different fields, so you might notice something I don't. Okay.
Understood. Love me
to win up a lot!
Oh! So we did pick the right option. Remember, you're like, this is
dude! Oh, man. Ooh.
It's getting steamy.
Oh, dude. Oh, so first they made contact way back at the beginning when he was standing outside, maybe smoking? I don't think so. Which makes sense because he didn't bang anybody yet. But he's like, he was out there just being cool. And then there was the whole fair sequence. And then they held each other's hands. And then they put their heads to each other. Foreheads. And he called her a good girl. You were embarrassed at that part. You were flustered. Oh my god. I'm so glad we got that on camera.
What?
On recording. I'm so glad we got that on recording.
Like, what?
We're not doing camera. Alright, back to the story. You were embarrassed though.
I'm going to report back to the government on today's event.
It's just the phone contact that says government.
Hey, Mr. President, I got news for you.
Hello, is this the government? Yeah, it's Rio. I got this.
Lionel, I want you to make sure no one comes near this lab. Be on a sharp lookout. Roger. We are running experiments late into the night.
Why are there scene transitions?
This isn't good. I think I dozed off. I suddenly found myself in front of the measuring instrument and quickly raised my head up. What's this? When I had woken up, my lab coat fell from my shoulders, even though I had been wearing my lab coat properly. This lab coat is Mr. Sakaki's.
Hey!
I picked it up and noticed this is Mr. Sakaki's lab coat. When did he put it on me? I reverted my line of vision towards Mr. Sakaki, and noticing that I had woken up, he looked over at me.
Ah, I see. What?
This passion is so bad. Who wears fucking purple, green, brown, and peach pink?
He obviously shops at Kohl's.
Or his mom fucking dresses him.
He went to the fucking fancy section at goddamn Target and picked out all his fucking clothes. And he got his fucking polka dot pants at Hot Topic.
Because the only good thing is the fucking watch he has.
Oh, you probably still got that at Walmart though. Ah, I see you've woken up.
Mr. Sakaki, thank you. You draped this over me, didn't you?
It's a little cold in here. I would rather put a blanket on you, but...
Or my body, which...
Oh!
Oh no, I mean, you're really busy.
I'm pretty much finished up over here. Except for my penis. Will you help me finish that up? I mean, I can keep an eye on things, so why don't you rest a little more?
No, I've already slipped up and dozed off once.
Don't worry about it. It was... Blah, blah, blah. Ah, fuck it. Don't worry about it. It was only for about 10 minutes. I'm glad you were able to get a little rest. There was a lot going on yesterday.
That's right. The lab was peaceful as usual, but the events of the day before suddenly resurfaced in my mind.
Ooh! Nothing happened to your love meter. 20 romance
We got
expired.
20 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. Let's keep going. Whoa!
The screams, the sight of the islanders trying to run away, the figures of family members sobbing before their loved ones, turning to zombies before their own eyes.
Man, that's more effects than I've ever seen in one of these goddamn games.
We have to discover the cause of this reaction so nothing like this will happen again.
You shouldn't think too hard. Your brow is all scrunched.
Mr. Sakaki stretched out my breast.
That's hot.
He touched me with his middle and ring fingers.
Like, whenever you're thinking of something bad, your brow gets all scrunched up here.
Is it really that bad? Mr. Sakaki laughed dryly at the
How do you laugh dryly? I want to know that.
I don't know.
Clear eyes.
That I hadn't even noticed my own habit.
What? You didn't notice? What a fucking idiot. I mean, when you were having trouble with your graduation thesis, you had the same look on your face almost every day.
I can't believe I never... How would you even notice it? You gotta look in the fucking mirror with that. I don't fucking know. I had no such a habit. It's pretty embarrassing when someone else points it out. My head drooped. Mr. Sakaki reached into his pocket and pulled out a piece of candy.
This isn't the only thing in my pants that's sweet. I mean, when you're tired, there's nothing like a sweet piece of candy. Suck on this. You'll feel better.
He flicked me playfully on the forehead. Thank you very much. Mr. Sakaki always cheered me up at times like that. As I was unwrapping the candy he gave me, he patted me on the cheek like he always did.
Can you open it by yourself?
Of course I can. Cracking jokes like that was another way he cheered me up. Even at a time like this, I could feel my heart race. I lifted my head up a little, and when I said, "This is the cocky,"
Are you okay?
no, this game is ridiculous. Okay.
Is this like embarrassment or is this
No,
just...
I'm actually amused because it's so fucking stupid. Can you open it? Oh, he ran his fingers gently through my hair. His hands were the only...
Let's try to do it without laughing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. His hands were the only... I was gonna read it. You fucked it up.
This is so good.
Okay. His hands were the only hands that could calm me down like that.
Care to explain how?
Feeling embarrassed, I looked all around the lab room. I noticed that Ren wasn't there, conveniently.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, that was fucking incredible. Oh, let's keep going.
Come to think of it, where has Ren gone?
Right, just before Rio came back. Now they're oh, right. Just before Rio had...
What?
This is weird. Right, just before Rio had come back. Now they're talking outside.
Mr. Sakaki pointed to the door. Oh yeah, Rio had said he was going to report what happened to the government. That was probably what they're talking about. They definitely wouldn't want to talk about stuff in front of me. It was only natural, but I still felt a little sad. I just need to work hard on the things I can do so that they'll trust me. I said it to myself once more before sitting back down in front of the measuring instruments. Mr. Sakaki squatted down next to me.
Hey, Mark.
Yes?
I'm really not sure what's going to happen from here on out.
To my surprise, Mr. Sakaki was talking rather timidly. I turned to face him. Then he suddenly reverted back to his usual smile.
No, it's nothing.
Mr. Sakaki? I wondered what he was going to say. Just when I was about to press him for more, the measuring instrument caught my eye. A reading came out.
I'll go get Nishimura right away. How the fuck I was able to pronounce that name without flubbing it up, I have no clue.
Mr. Sakaki ran out of the lab and came back with Rio, Ren, and Lionel. Ren, we've got some kind of reading. Ren took a look at what had come out of the measuring instrument and froze. Then he sighed.
I knew it. In all the samples we took from the zombies yesterday, a virus similar to the one the construction worker had been discovered. Similar? It's not exactly the same.
Mr. Sakaki looked at the data over Ren's shoulder. Oh. Got one more part.
We have to find out, because this is it for now. Well, I mean, until 2 weeks when a new episode comes out, but for this recording block, this is it for now. We're gonna make this good.
Okay,
Let's make this good. Let's do it. Highly infectious virus changed their forms very quickly. I can't say for certain, but according to this readout, it's a form of the original virus found before. It's safe to assume the virus has evolved.
Oh, well.
Oh! Like my Bulbasaur.
Oh, wow. It was certain that the construction workers who died didn't turn into zombies. Which means the virus must have evolved. Well, shit.
Isn't that what he just said?
Was the virus artificially altered?
There's no way of making that kind of assessment right now. There's a high chance the virus is evolving again.
It can't be. Is it possible that the horrible events we saw yesterday could reoccur? If it evolves again, something even more terrible could happen. Mr. Sakaki took my shaking hand in his and squeezed. I thought I could feel his hand wavering as well. This complicates things a bit.
Yes, it does.
There was no doubt that all 5 people in that room had the same expression on their faces. At this rate, the whole island...
It would be nice if there was one of... It would be nice if it were only this island. If things get any worse, the virus might spread, not through this whole island, but the mainland, and even throughout the entire world.
Ren said nothing more. Even without saying anything else, I'm sure everyone was imagining the same thing. This might just be the beginning. The screams I had witnessed the day before played over and over in my head.
Ooh! We can look at one more then! So all that shit that we said about waiting... Oh, what's this? Oh, let's just go get this. Get all the stories in the chapter. Alright, so we got one more power. So, Meg. This has been intense, to say the least.
It has been really intense.
Right, yeah. So let's go back to the story.
Chapter 5.
Chapter 5! Oh, dude. Bye, vehicle.
We all stood there frozen after Ren had told us the analysis of the virus. The room fell into a deep silence for a bit. Rio was the first one to break it. I have to report this to the government. Get me an encrypted transcript of the data right away.
Hello, government! It's Rio again! I got those test results!
Ren immediately sat down at the computer and got to work. After only a few short minutes, Ren handed a data chip to Rio.
It's encrypted. You take care of the rest.
Wow, data chip, so fancy. Will
Right.
do.
It's just a fucking, flash drive.
Rio took the chip from Ren and left the lab room in a hurry. I wonder what's going to happen after Rio reports to the government.
Oh, I mean,
sure they're going to do government things.
Yeah, right?
Thinking about what we just discovered, it seemed as though all hope would be lost, but I couldn't just stand around waiting for the government's decision on what to do. I was sure there were still plenty of things we could do. Ren, shall I help you with whatever it is we need to do next? Looking to Ren for what to do next, he met my gaze with a smile.
Miss Mark. Thank you for the hard night's work. Please go back to your room and get some rest.
I love how every time you say Ms. Mark, we
You
can't
just
help it.
laugh. It's so good.
No, I'll be fine.
You really should get some rest, Mark. You look worse than you did yesterday.
But we only ran a quick analysis on it. If we run it again, maybe we can find an antibody, right? On top of that, there's a chance one of those zombies might show up here.
Mr. Sakaki and Miss Mark, you should both get some rest. Lionel and I will stay here. I will notify you right away when we find anything.
But it wouldn't be fair if only we were to rest. No one said we weren't going to rest. We'll rest in shifts. You should rest while you can. If you don't have any strength, you won't be able to get out of a tight situation.
Understood. We'll accept the offer graciously. Let's go, Mark.
Mr. Sakaki took me by the shoulder and led me out of the lab room.
Ooh.
I gave a slight bow to Lionel and ran before leaving.
All right.
Japanese over
There you go.
When did he grab his coat?
Probably grabbed it from her. Are you all right? Now that it's gotten lighter and we can see some scratch. Fuck me. Are you all right? Now that it's gotten lighter, I can see you have some scratches.
Mr. Sakaki had a sober look about him as he eyed the scratches.
As opposed to a drunk look.
Look at the sober look. The scratches on my arm.
Oh, man.
We have 2 left.
Damn.
You want to wait?
Shit. We could wait.
I think we should wait. I think it's...
You think we should wait?
Anticipation.
I really want to know.
Okay.
Like, this is the end of the episode. Like, y'all have to wait until 2 weeks from now for a new episode. Fuck, I want to know.
Because I can wait.
You want to wait?
Yeah, I'll wait.
You really want to wait?
I think we're good. I think we can wait. I don't think it's anything that bad.
I just want to know if they're going to get more sexual tension. I want these two to fuck already.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
I think we should wait.
Alright. So, we'll catch you guys later. Y'all take care.